Hey guys, how's it going on this Tuesday? I gotta make this one fast. I swear to God, every time I get on a vlog, I'm like, I gotta do this faster. This one's gotta be short, and blah blah, and then they end up being like 15 minutes long. But if you hear that noise, it's because I have my laptop. Oops. Can you see it now? Okay, see this thing? This thing is a fancy radio thing. I forget what it's called. I don't think it's called a receiver, being as it's not receiving, it's pushing out the signal. But you plug it into whatever, and then you set it to a certain station. Then you turn your radio on to that station, and obviously it plays the music and or whatever. But because of the way that everything's set up in this tiny little laptop, every time that I touch the scroll button thing, like with my finger to scroll, oh my god, cigarette, to scroll around, it makes that noise. Yay! So, yeah, there's that. But, I'm literally, like, smoking a cigarette right now, about to smoke a cigarette, and then I have to go in after this. I'm already late for lunch, but good news is my buddy called me and told me that my mini quad is working. Ching. It's just a little 50cc fucking four-wheeler looking thing. Today, surprisingly enough, has been a pretty decent day at work. Nothing too bullshit has happened. I've just been getting my shit done so I can get home. Funny enough, I highly doubt that you're here watching this right now. Not you people that are watching this right now, but I just linked my YouTube channel to my friend that lives in Africa. I've talked about her in the past, but I haven't said anything about it for a while. She hit me up on Facebook this morning. It's a little difficult to keep in contact with somebody who's like 8.5 or 10 hours. I forget how much difference of time there is between us, but there's quite a lot. So it's usually like whenever I'm awake, she's supposed to be sleeping, and or vice versa. She's in the military. That's cool. She's in the African military, whatever that's called or whatever that is exactly. But yeah, so she hits me up every once in a while, and we chit-chat, talk about life events happening here and life events happening there. Just telling her about who Donald Trump was, because she did not know who that was, and they're also electing presidents this year over there. So I told her, I was letting her know about how Donald Trump has like really no real experience at being, anything important, but he's running for president anyways. So she's just said that we'll just have to pray really hard. But yeah, so actually, here's a good topic. A good topic would be something I got asked the other night, and that was whether or not I'm happy with my dentures. And I think that's kind of funny because, I've pretty much already told everybody how I love my dentures, so I'm obviously happy with them. But I have all these different things that I say, oh, dentures is so much better because I can now take my teeth out, and I can do this, and I don't have tooth pain, and, blah, blah. And someone was asking me, like, do you just say that because you have to? And obviously I don't have to say that. But, like, I got what they were meaning. They were meaning in the sense of, like, I already have dentures. So am I saying what I think about dentures and how I love dentures and blah, 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 is because of the fact that I already have them. And if I would have said dentures, all this good stuff about dentures, if I didn't have dentures, which it's hard to say because I wasn't particularly happy about getting dentures, Wasn't like I was like, oh my God, thank God I'm going to have plastic teeth. But like I've also explained multiple times, in the getting rid of what I got rid of to get what I've gotten, it was way worth it. So, what it's pretty much, I guess, what it comes down to is, would I have judged, like if a buddy of mine would have come to me and been like, dude, I'm about to get dentures, would I have been all for it or would I have been against it? And I don't know, to be honest. Like, I would like to think that I would have been, I mean, obviously I wouldn't, to whoever's face it was, unless I didn't like them, I wouldn't have been like, oh, you fucking loser, getting dentures. Like, I would never do that, but, it's just one of those things where it's like, it makes me think now, like, beforehand, would I have had such positive thoughts about dentures, being as my teeth weren't as bad as what they were at the end that made me get dentures? So, the other actually, this wasn't really anything somebody asked me, but the other thing I get thinking about sometimes is just like, I talk up about dentures all the time. I'm denture this, denture that. I love dentures. Dentures are awesome. They do what they're supposed to. But originally, when it was all planned out, I was actually supposed to get, like, whatever implants. And we didn't, due to the fact that they're way more expensive. But they would have stayed in my mouth. They wouldn't have come out. And so then it also makes me kind of think, like, what's the better of the two? And I would still every day pick dentures over implants, just in the fact of, I like the fact I can take my teeth out. I like the fact that my teeth are 10 times easier to clean. I like the fact that I didn't have, like, holes drilled into my jaw for pieces of metal so my teeth would go in there. It's like, I don't know, all these just random small little things that click into my head, and mainly price. I mean, like, I'm not even joking, guys. I think it was, let's see, if I had 4, my parents could. So yeah, with insurance and, all that stuff, I paid about 13, almost 14 grand for dentures, which, yes, is still a lot of fucking money regardless, I know, firsthand. But then the second thing is, implants would have cost me almost $27,000. Like, that's a huge jump. Now, obviously, I was getting all of them, so I would have had every single tooth besides, like, these bottom 5, because there was nothing wrong with my bottom 5 teeth. But it was just a fact of, like, fucking 10 grand for teeth or 30 grand for teeth. And it's like, it would be like if somebody was like, hey, look, we have 2 colleges you can go to learn whatever it is that you're learning. One of them costs 30 grand, one of them costs 10 grand, but they both teach you the exact same. The curriculum, the teachers are just as good. It's not like if you go out in the real world, someone's going to look at you and be like, oh, you only went to that $10,000 school, we don't want you. Like, it's pretty much exactly what it is. It's just like, hey, look, we got cheap teeth that you can get, or if you want, you can put even more money. It's like a yellow, I've never seen this before. Oh. I don't know if you can see this fucking bug flying around, but it is a fly that's yellow. It's yellow. But yeah, so it's just like, hey, we have 2 sets of teeth. These ones are really expensive. They will never come out of your mouth. But these ones are really cheap, and they come out of your mouth. And that's literally, like, the only difference. Like, I don't see how there's anything that really makes these ones have to be 30 grand, being as they don't come out of your mouth. So, I mean, I don't really try to understand all that they do in life, but it made obviously extremely simple and easy choice for myself, but to others, obviously, I can understand where you're going to come from and you're going to think about it, and you're probably going to think how having permanent teeth is going to be a lot better than having dentures, which I do agree with, but, unless you're out there and you're rich or mommy and daddy have a whole lot of money and they're willing to pay for it, I paid for this on my own, so I wasn't about to spend no 30 grand on teeth when I could have 10 grand for teeth. So, Oh, well, it's 10 minutes. It's been long enough. I got to go. Like I said, I'm almost done. I got to post this and then get to work. So if you like this video, a like would be much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, you should subscribe to keep up with my content. I'm going to try something tonight. We're just going to leave it at that. So there's no promises or nothing. And on top of that, I talked to the people today about getting my shirts made for Extra Life. So if you guys want to help support me through Extra Life, just go to www.extralife. I didn't figure this out yesterday. Alright, yeah. So I just typed it in and made sure it was for sure. www.extralife.org. Just go on to their website, read what it's about, see what we do, what we get involved with, and how we help children out with all kinds of sicknesses, illnesses, whatever it may be, whatever the child is having issues with. We support them, we give them money, and if we're lucky, we get to go play video games with them at some point during the year, which I'm actually extremely excited about. So, if you want to help support me through the charity, just look up Matt Freeman, just in the search bar, just type in Matt Freeman. It will direct you straight to me. If it doesn't, I don't know if I have a profile picture up or not. So if it doesn't, I apologize, but it should direct you straight to me. And, yeah. So, like I said, $50 or more donated to my Extra Life stream, and you will receive yourself a t-shirt, in which I just, like I was saying, just got done talking to the people who make the t-shirts before I start this vlog. So, yes. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you're wherever you're watching this, the morning, the day, the night, the evening, middle of the night, whatever time it is, you enjoy it, or else I'm not going to be happy. Peace out.